for me. So I only retwist occasionally, like once a month. And when I do, I use this by Organic Root Stimulator. You can find this at beauty supply stores or Walmart, Walgreens. This is one of the more popular lock and twist gels. I also like mango and lime. Um, I don't use that a whole lot because like sometimes bugs chase me down because it smells so good. When I don't have this, then I use this for $1. 100% aloe vera. Y'all see a thing with me? I'm kind of cheap. I have 4 children, you know, and most of them are in college, and I just ain't got money like that anymore. So I'll use aloe vera gel. I used it this morning around I retwist it like, I would say, maybe 2/3 of my hair a day because of this style. I just retwisted what I needed to do, and I used the aloe vera. This style right here is a pipe cleaner set. I'm actually setting my hair. I'm actually going around in hair rollers right now. And these are pipe cleaners. They're called Fuzzy Sticks. You know, that's the brand. But technically, these are pipe cleaners. These are what men use to stick down in their pipe to clean it with, to get the junk out, extra tobacco and stuff. So what you do is, for your longer locks, this is how they look. You take one end and create a loop, and the other end is the anchor. This is the puller. This is going to be at the end of the lock. This is the anchor. This holds the lock in place, the curl in place. And what I do is I'll take 2 or 3. You can do one at a time, but I have so many. I got 125 locks. So I'll use 3 locks at a time. And I start with the end of the lock and roll it all the way up. And it's stacked. The locks are, the coils are very close together, stacked on top of each other. And by the time you get to the anchor part, you turn the loop up at the end, and that keeps it from unraveling. Okay. Now, what you can do with this is you can twist it into any design you want. I can have these things hanging down if I want to. I can do a curly Q. I can pump it up, whatever I want. And nobody knows I'm curling my hair. That's what I love. I love multi-use hair sets. You can do the same thing with lock, what do you call them? There's a technique where you can take a lock and bend it, twist it on itself, and loop the end. They're called lock loops. And you get the same kind of a set. This is gonna give me 2 different types of sets. One is a ringlet. And a ringlet happens, okay, Lord, I hope this works. Because I did this morning. And my hair's still down, y'all. So I hope it works. But if you simply take the loop and you lift your anchor up, make it straight, and you pull it straight down. I got a ring. Okay? So if I were to take all of these down, and it is still down, you can, I usually wear this for like, I've worn this as long as a week. Okay? Like if I put it up on one Saturday and wore it up like this for work all week, and I got something jazzy going on the weekend, I'll take it down. Okay, so you can wear it in ringlets all over your head if you want to. The next look that you can do is when you simply undo and see you got curls. Okay, so that's 3 styles from one technique. That's what I love about locks, because the versatility, when you hear a lot of wearers talk about versatility, that's what they're talking about. Okay. Any questions? You got a question?
Yeah.
I noticed that can you use the same technique on loose hair?
I have seen YouTube videos where people use the same technique with these on loose hair. Now, I don't know if it's any type of loose hair. I think I've seen it done on like a 3C or 4A. I don't know if y'all
need to explain that.
Yeah. You know, there's this movement where we can now type our hair based on its curl and kink nature. So, like me, I know for sure I got 4C.
Me too.
Yeah, which that's the top, right?
That's why I love.
Yeah, that's why I love, and that's why I love water.
That's right.
That's
Because it's
yeah, it's like water. Yes. So
that's super cool.
super cool.
yeah, super
Show love nappy.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's who I am. So I don't know if on Loose Naturals they tried it. I think Miss Tanya, you should try it and let us know.
Okay.
Before.
You two-stranded first. You two-stranded first on natural hair, then you roll it.
This is our hairstylist.
Oh, yeah.
The hairstylist.
Yeah, because that two-strand will elongate it, so then it can go around that, and then you loop it to hold it.
Okay.
When you take the loop, would be like the bend pattern? And then look like the curl pattern?
Close. All depend on, like she said, when you curl it, you can either, if you want to get the spiral, depending on the length of your hair, if you do longer spiral, but if you put it real close together, then you're going to get a tighter look. But the band two is only going to come out looking like a band two, depending on your hair type, okay, and also the length of your hair. But you can do it as a band two. You know how you take like longer, like your hair section, you can do the bigger your hair length, the bigger twist and roll. You would, but someone for like my length or Miss Tanya's, we may not get that yet.
Okay, I'm trying to mention that they have, I could not get it right on my hair.
That's why you need the stylist.
You do natural hair?
Yeah.
As far as natural hair, because I have gotten a blowout to get my trim, but when I wash it, it seems like it don't get back to the, how do I get my trim like on a regular basis without getting, do I have to have my hair straight to cut my ends?
When you got it blow out, did you flat, did they flat iron it, and then blow it out and don't flat iron. Just blow it out, but when you blow it out, use hot to medium, then cool shot. Okay, because that heat, the more hot heat you put through it, then you're changing your hair pattern. So you have to go do the cool shot so that whatever you're doing, as you straightening it, you're cooling it so it's not causing the hair strand, the hair texture to stay straight. You just want to blow it out, and then you can just like resaturate it if you want, and then style it this way. But you have to use that cool shot because the heat is what changes the hair shaft texture.
Because I've had my hair blown out and it seems like still now when I wash it, it seems like it's not like it used to be.
Yeah, the more you do it, it reshapes the bond of the hair, the cuticle. So you may end up having to trim that or either just Right. Now, I'm not gonna say start over, just, but once you reshape the lawns of the hair, 9 times out of 10, it will not reshape back to its natural. I will say that. So it's up to you what you do from there.
Are you in Salisbury?
Yes.
Oh, what's your name?
I'm Tony Smith. I'm right up here, near Subway, Choices, Aaron Nelson.
Oh, you're a Choices?
Yeah.
Okay, you will be seeing my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you might be seeing me too if I cut my locks off, so, yeah.
Okay.
My daughter she has a 9-month-old son. She just graduated from high school. And while she was pregnant with him, she was like, I don't want chemicals for pregnant. I don't want chemicals. So she grew her relaxer out, and she's gone now. She's like 100% natural now, and she's wearing a protective box braids over the summer. But I'm trying to. I don't necessarily want her to be lots. I just want her to be a happy natural. I don't want her to go back to relaxers. I want her to be a happy natural. I don't care whether it's locked or not. Any other questions? Well, thank you, y'all. This was fun.
Good
Thank you for your
information.
attention.
Now, I'm sorry, I missed the part, because I think it's still recording. I finally did get it to record, but
Okay.
I missed the part about, man, damn it, I'm about to leave on the camera. I missed the part about the product. Can you just do just a brief overview of the home product?
Yeah, okay.
Just brief. I know y'all didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
So what I bought everything that I use for a deep cleansing and all the way through locking it, retightening it. So I start out with a hair mask, which comprises of about 4 or 5 scoops of bentonite clay that you buy on Amazon, and enough apple cider vinegar to make a mud. It's in a little bowl. Apply to the hair and leave it on there until it dries. Rinse it out. I rinse it out in the bathtub. Then I t-shirt dry it. Coat my hair in baking soda, which makes a mess in your bathroom, but it cleans your bathroom too. So. Coat it in that. Fill your sink up with warm water and a cup of apple cider vinegar. Dip your locks in that water, and all that clay, all that dirt, everything, all that grime. You let that water out, and you keep rinsing it over and over again in that bowl until it's clear, and you know all that grime is out of your hair. Then I shampoo in the shower with Castile soap. You can use whatever shampoo you want to. It's just right now, this is what I'm in love with. I'm a junkie, so next month it might be something else. Right now, I love that stuff. If I'm going to do a hot oil treatment, I'll coat my hair after another black t-shirt dry. I'll coat my hair in olive oil, put a plastic cap on my hair, wrap it in a warm towel, for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and then style. Other than that, if I'm not doing that, I will mix olive oil with Manoi oil and coconut oil. And sometimes if I don't have Manoi oil, I'll use castor oil. And that keeps, my hair likes that stuff. It loves it. So if I'm going to retwist, I will use either my organic root stimulator lock and twist gel that you can get from either Walgreens or Sally's or whatever, and or I will use aloe vera gel. You can get this for $1 from Walmart. Okay. To retighten my roots, and I only retighten once a month because I like to send my free forms.
Now, do you have to use a lot of product to retwist your hair?
No, it's better that you don't use a lot of product. Just for the retwisting, just the aloe vera gel or the lock and twist. Some people are able to just retwist damp hair. Most lock specialists, most locticians I've noticed recommend that you don't retwist your hair dry, that you need to at least dampen it before you retwist. Some people will retwist just for the sake of a style. They don't necessarily go through the whole washing routine. And I've noticed that people on YouTube, they have a spray bottle with olive oil in it and water, and they'll just spray the root and retwist it from there.
Do you palm roll?
Yes, I palm it. Some people do something called interlocking. And what that is you take the end of your lock and put it on a latch hook and lock it through your root. I don't do that. I just feel like palm rolling has served me best. That's what I do.
And I also like to share, I think I shared this with Miss Kim, this technique and one recommended for me, and I love it. For us 4C people, with like, you know how our hair get like hard, like crunchy? Okay. Crunchy, okay. Y'all with me? Okay. You do a 1 to 4 mixture of the apple cider vinegar and water. And you basically just water your hair just like the garden every day. The smell evaporates, so you don't have to worry about smelling like apple cider vinegar.
Right.
But it softens your hair. Yes. So I think I got Miss Kim hooked on it. Yeah.
Put a spray bottle and use it.
I just put it in spray bottle. I think like 1 to 4, 1 part, whatever the measurement you want to use, 1 part apple cider vinegar and 4 parts of water, and it's a miracle. Now, Kenya, on the other hand, because your hair, it softens your hair, it doesn't, certain styles it don't hold. Does that make sense? So I'm just forewarning everybody that because I guess your hair is not crunchy, it doesn't hold. So it doesn't hold. But for me, I prefer it to be soft and uncrunchy. Because my husband's like, oh yeah, that's soft. He likes it soft. He doesn't like it crunchy.
That's
So for me, I rather have soft than texture, like a texture, than, whatever your
It's basically a detangler, right?
Right,
It's basically,
right.
I think I posted in Accent Naturals, I think I posted like, oh my gosh, if I had had this when I was a little girl, I never would relax my hair. Never would relax my hair. You know, I would have gone through all this turmoil. I never known about that. Because I did my daughter's hair, loose natural, and the comb just went right on through. It's amazing. That apple cider vinegar, I don't know where it came from, but it's awesome.
Yeah, try it. It's awesome. But like I said, it's not